Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to you if you've stumbled across it today. Today I'm going to be looking at the Animal Spirit cards for the month of November, and I'm going to be reading for the lovely Virgos, and I've got a card here, Virgo, so I don't forget who I'm reading for. The decks I'm going to be using today I will put in the description box below, but I am going to be using the Animal Spirit by Krans, the Oracle of the Fairies, which is a new deck that I purchased recently that I did a walkthrough, and I did keep these cards in the end because the affirmations on them are lovely, the wording. And then the other deck that I've got is the Wisdom of the Oracle by colette-baron-reid. Now here in the UK these are like rocking horse poo to get hold of. They've gone out of well, I ordered off from a couple of places actually, thinking that they were in stock, and then I had emails following the next day saying they were cancelled, and I could kick myself because they were on Amazon about what, 2 months ago, and they were around £13 in the UK, and like I say, I went to purchase them and I couldn't find them anywhere, and in the end I had to buy a second-hand one for about £22 in sterling. So yeah, my lovelies, so if you do get your hands on the original, because I know there are quite a few of these Chinese rip-offs on eBay, so do be mindful when you're purchasing these, but these are an original deck that I've wanted, because I like colette-baron-reid's decks, so I think they're lovely. So we are using those as well today. So without further ado then, my lovely Virgs, I'm going to start shuffling to see what Animal Spirit card. Oh, and before I carry on, I am going to be pulling 2 runes at the end of this reading, and the runes cover the energy around you now and the energy that's going to be coming into you end of November into December. So now then, without further ado, Virgs, I'll start shuffling for you and have a look what Animal Spirit medicine card is going to be tagging in at the start of November. So let's just start with that first. Can we have an Animal Spirit card, please, for the lovely Virgs? For the start. Oh, and that just wanted to jump out. And we have Cobra, okay? And that's the alchemical sign for fire, okay, with the upward triangle. I'm just going to shuffle a couple of these cards now, just to have a look why that energy is around you then for November, Virgs. Okay, as soon as I look at that Cobra, it's like, woo! I'm on the defence here. You get too close to me and I'm going to sting you, okay? It's like you're guarding yourself. So, yeah, and that one's just dropped out. So I am just going to see if I can get that card. I'm going to turn it upside down for now, and then we'll have a look at that in a minute. So can we have another card, please, for Virgs? Yeah, Virgs. That is a, Cobra. Interesting. Can we have another card, please, for Virgo, without it flying under the desk? Oh, and that one, we'll have that one. So let's have a look what we've got then for Virgo. So, my lovelies, we've got Never Ending Story, okay, and we have New Life. That's interesting, isn't it? Let's have a look what we get from this then. So, my lovely Virgs, coming into the start of November, you're coming in with this Cobra, okay? This, as I feel, because of all this red and orange around you, some of my Virgs coming into the start of November, I feel they've got some unsettled issues going on here. You're still angry, you're still fired up about something, okay, that's going on around you at the moment. Now, I try in my readings to do a collective, and I also try and do a romantic, okay? So I'm going to go on the collective to start with. So with the Cobra then, Virgs, I feel there somebody out there has really got you, there's a situation or a person that has really got you rattled, okay? I want to say rattled now, like the rattlesnake, okay? So I just feel someone has really got you rattled. Now, whether this is something to do with some situation that's happened around your workplace, where you might have even felt like you've been bullied recently, okay? this could be bullying in a school environment or a university environment. I just feel you've been rattled, okay, Virgs, about something or other, and it's really got your goat as well, because with the never-ending story here, it's as though you've sort of give this person. I've got a scenario here where some of my Virgos have had patience, okay? They've had patience with something, someone, or some kind of a scenario where they've said, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, okay? You've done this to me once, okay? This has happened once, okay? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. But it's like here, because we've got one of these egg timers, okay? We've got one of these egg timers here. And it's like the sand's running out of the egg timer. Like to say, I'll give you enough opportunities here, okay? You know, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. And it's like, this is the last straw, okay? Because I've got you like sitting here thinking, you know, and it's basically got you rattled because they've done it again. So on the romantic side of things, because obviously we've got a heart here, okay, symbolising the time left that's running through. So on the romantic side, Virgs, okay, this could be in a relationship where it's absolutely rattled you, okay, because you've given this person in this relationship enough opportunities, enough chances, okay, and they've taken the pee, basically, okay, that they've either just been taking you for granted, treating you like a doormat, okay, but it's saying here, enough's enough, okay, the sand's running out, there's no more chances. And with the never-ending story, it's like, because you've given this situation, because you've given this person these opportunities, okay, it has been like a never-ending story, because it's like, yeah, okay, I'll give you give you the benefit of the doubt, prove yourself again, okay, and that's how it's been going on. But now, going into November, you're rattled, Virgs. You're rattled, Virgs, because that's it. There's no more opportunities left. It's finito, okay? Now, whether this on the collective is, you know, some of my Virgs have seen red because, as I said, elements around your work, where someone, a work colleague, could have really rattled you in either speaking about you behind your back, something not being done right, and the blame's been put on you and it wasn't you, okay? It's just this, you've been rattled about something. That's what I want to say, Virg. You've been rattled about something or someone, and on the romantic side, enough's enough, okay? And I do feel those ties will now, the sand's run out of that timer, and it's game over for the romantic side, because it's with this card here, okay, it's like, at last, you know, and it's like that they've hatched out of an egg here, okay? It's like they've just cracked open the shell here, like to say, like, no more. I've absolutely just burst open. I'm having no more of it. And then it's like, this is the new life. This is the release. Okay, so Virgs, for November, going into the end of December, it's not having it. It's not suffering this anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's not. You're not going to take this anymore if it's the bullying aspect here. Okay, so I do feel I'm picking up with somebody who's been targeted. Okay, somebody's been bullied here, because this person is quite vulnerable. I'm feeling a vulnerable Virgo here that has suffered quite a bit over the last couple of months, and it's all come to a head with the Cobra going into the start of November, and it's just because it's, to me, then on the bullying side, okay, these bullies that I'm picking up some Virgos who've been absolutely bullied or victimised, or because here it's like the sense of relief. My God, it's over. you know, I can carry on now, you know, being the true person I am. And that's why the new life card has come out. I'm just going to give these animal spirit cards another shuffle to see what we've got coming out. Okay, let's have a look what we've got. If I can have another card, please, for the lovely Virgs. I'll have that one, and I just want one more, please. If I can have another animal spirit card for my lovely Virgos, and I'll have that one. Okay, so we have, yeah, we've got the crow, and that's the alchemical sign for air with a line through at the top, and we have the buffalo, okay, and that's the alchemical sign for earth. So my lovelies, those are nice cards to come out at the end of the month. So here, okay, with the crow energy coming into the end of November, then this is you getting a grip. This is you getting a grip and a hold back on your life. And that's why it's the new life card here. Because all what's been going on recently, okay, previously coming into November, what's got you in this rattled, defensive, I'm not taking this anymore, okay? As I said, if it's to do with the bullying aspect, no, my lovelies, that with the crow here, then you know, you've got the prize now. This is about you getting a grip back on your own life. None of this second chances, none of this, you know, it's just none of the darkness either, because whatever's been going on, especially with the bullying, obviously you've been here and it's made you, you know, obviously it's anxiety, you know, the depression and everything else that when somebody's being targeted or bullied, okay, makes you feel really low, you know what I mean? So, but it's saying as you're going to the end of November, this is, you know, you're coming out of that darkness, and to know that this is here, okay, this is getting to grips with your life in a, you know, just, it's not new life, it's just a total rebirth, okay, this is total rebirth here, total, it's just the brightness, the energy, the brighter aspects that you'll be going out with at the end of November, okay? So that's what I feel there with the crow animal spirit card, okay? And then with the buffalo, then here it's just about, this is you going forward into the start of December, you know, in your own power, okay? You just grounded yourself, and it's just charging ahead now into this, you know, into this new, more quieter, I want to say, because here in the background is all this lightning, okay, this is what you're coming out of, this is the energy you're coming out of here, with this being rattled, guarded, okay, your life being just, oh, it's just been horrible energy, Virg. Just a horrible energy coming into November, but going out, just know that, you know, you are head on challenging this, okay? Basically, it's a head on challenge that you've dealt with going through November, and you're going out knowing you've left this, all this horrible energy behind you, okay? So that couldn't have been a better card, really, those last two coming out at the end of the month for you. But I just wanted to pick up on the crow, really, for this person I feel who's gone through this. It's horrible. Just feel this person, some of my Virgos have just isolated themselves, okay? Like I say, with the darkness here, you know, they haven't wanted to go out, they haven't wanted to see the world because of all what they felt being this victimised, bullied, targeted, okay, and also in a relationship aspect as well, where, you know, you're just totally beaten down by a relationship that no longer serves you. And it's just saying that come the end of November into December, that volatile situation, that horrible situation with all the, you know, the lightning and the storm, and it's like coming out of a storm at the end, okay, because that's how you felt. It's just been this turmoil, this horrible energy, really, Virgs. that you know you've been dealing with. But know that you're cracking this open, okay? New life, new change, new cycle. You can get to grips now with your own life, okay? And you can go forward, okay, with the buffalo here. Grounded, solid, okay? Going into December. Forgot what month I was on then. So let's have a look then at what the affirmation card is, my lovelies. So if you can have an affirmation card, please, for the lovely Virgos. If I can have an affirmation for Virgo, please. That one wants to pop out, so I'll have that one. So my lovelies, we've got here, wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So this card here to me is just, it's just here. You with this person's just holding this light, okay? So you're being guided now. Again, I do feel it's just saying, because there's darkness here underneath, you're being led out of that darkness, and just know that you're being guided now, my lovelies. You're being guided, Virgs, now onto a brand new path, leaving this darkness behind you, okay? And you need to start manifesting now. Now that you know that you've dealt with all these rattling situations, these situations that have made you feel so low, okay? Made you feel so angry, okay? Just know that going into the start of December, it's going to be a more, you know, you're being guided, because I just feel that you're just encompassed here in light from this darkness. This is a path here where you've been treading, okay, and you're coming out of that, and it's in a much brighter, and you're being led out. And just know that December is going to be a far better month, okay, where you can leave all this. It's just negativity, Virgs. So much negativity that you're coming in with. It's just this. It's just this. This energy of being on your guard. You know, being, like I say, some of you have just been like angry as well, angry about something, okay. And on the relationship side, as I said, I do feel it's this, you've had so many chances, I've given you so many chances, and you know, the sun's run out of the timer. But I did feel as well, there was this few Virgos who've had this bullying, whether it's around the workplace, bullying, whether it's school environment, okay, made you feel really like you didn't want to go out. But all that's going to be addressed in November, my lovelies. Whatever it is that's made you feel like this, okay, then that's, you know, that you're going to be leaving that behind, especially towards the end of the month, going into December, because we've got here, you're being guided now out of that darkness, out of those relationships that no longer serve you, out of those situations of those negative people as well. Just feel that some of my Virgos have had trust issues where they've trusted somebody, okay, and they've been crossed, okay, they've been crossed, and that's why it's like that's why you've been rattled coming into November. And it's like, yeah, get too close to me, mate, and I'm gonna have you, okay, I'm just gonna have you. with this person, but with this animal spirit card here, it's like, you know what I mean business. Okay, you've had enough, basically, Virgs. You've had enough coming into November. But just know that you are going to address these issues, and they are going to be put to bed, okay? And you will be going into December in a far more positive light. So what I'm going to do now is pull out the runes. And if you've not seen the runes before, they are like little stone tablets, really, with different symbols on, and these symbols obviously mean have different elements about them. So I'm just going to shake these and get out what the energy is around you going into November in the now. Let's have a look what we've got for you. Okay. Ooh. And we have, this is the rune of, it's spelled Othala, Othala. And it's all to do about your home environment and things coming in unexpectedly as well, okay? And it can mean inheritance also, but on this reading, this is to do with me here on this reading with this rune that's been pulled out. You need to be focusing on, as I said, grounding yourself, sorting issues out in the now where you don't feel settled, okay? Because there's a lot of things going around you, Virgos, at the minute where your soul doesn't feel settled, your soul doesn't feel at home, okay? And this is what you need to be looking at in the month of November. It's getting that balance back in and just the true essence of your life back in order as well, okay? With the inheritance on here, I just think it's the inheritance, not in as in money coming in that way, but it's what you've inherited in the previous months. Okay, it's all this negativity, it's all this second chances you've given to people, it's all this being treated like a doormat as well. Like this is you don't want to be inheriting this going into December. This is what you've got to dispel, okay, and this is what you've got to deal with going in, and this is why that rune's come out for you. You need to address the issues, you know, to get your home life, love life, etc. back in balance. Now, whether that's, like I say, in ending relationships, okay, to get your balance back there, you know, no longer serve you, but don't inherit past mistakes, okay? That's just a warning, really, to say, like, you know, you've got to learn from what you've already inherited in the previous months. That has got to be addressed, okay? And I'll just pick out the next rune, see what energy we've got coming into the start of December, the future. Okay. And we have here, this is the rune of, it's called Raido, R-A-I-D-H-O. Stands for chariot, and the chariot, like in the tarot, is moving forward, isn't it? And it does, it's symbolising change. Okay, so that couldn't have been a better rune to have pulled out for your, you know, going into the future, the changes. And there is going to be big changes, Virgs, because this is where you are going to iron out all these problems that you've been having with these people who you've given second chances, third chances. You know, you've inherited all this negativity because you've been too soft, really. That's what I want to say. Some of my Virgos have been really soft with some people. Now, whether, obviously, when it's family members, then, you know, it's difficult, isn't it? Because you don't want to fall out with family. But if they just taking the pee and just taking you for granted, then I'm sorry, but it's, you know, you've got to be honest with them. And so with the two runes there, it's about getting your house in order, okay, with the first rune. House in order, okay, cutting away what no longer serves you, so that there's change coming in. As I said, I feel like you're being guided going into December. Change coming in, my lovelies, for the better, okay? So you'll be leaving this energy and moving into a more grounded, okay, getting a grip on everything, on your life, basically, as we go into December. So, my lovely Virgs, I hope you can take something away from that reading today. And what was I going to say to you? Yeah, I'll look forward to reading to you in December, okay? And I hope you've enjoyed the rune element, because I do want to try and bring that in a little bit more, because it just adds a nice energy to it, I think. But yeah, my lovelies, I'll look forward to reading December. Have a great November, and I'll see you again soon. Take care then. Bye.